Look up there on the wall in the back left corner.
See a lot of championships.
A lot of
Tons
championships.
of championships.
How about that scoreboard?
That scoreboard is something which...
Time to go.
Time to go. Time to get a new one, and I think we're working on it.
Last night at our dinner campaign, we launched a scoreboard campaign. We're 50% of the way there in less than 24 hours to replace the scoreboard here in the den.
If you'd like to donate, reach out to...
Sari Khan. Sari.Khan@yuhsb.org. 20 seconds left on the power play for Ramaz. MTA looking to kill off yet another power play. Their penalty kill has been superb over the course of the year.
For sure, Shua Kopsik really taking a lead on that. Alicia Gams coming in on the second line of that.
You know, really, one thing MTA does well is like these fast, scrawny little kids. Tell me when. Tell me when. Oh, welcome everybody to another Lions Live broadcast. Lions versus Rams. MTA against Ramaz, a divisional battle where a win for the Lions will guarantee them not just a berth in the postseason, but almost surely a home playoff game against a member of the Long Island Division. Lions and Rams all knotted at zero here. Rabbi Konigsberg, Rabbi Sonnenschein on the call for this very special senior night event. Great, Rabbi Sonnenschein. It was really, really nice opportunity to honor our senior athletes before the game. Yeah,
very special. A lot of great senior leaders on this team.
Sure, definitely a lot of credit due to our new athletic director empowering these seniors. You were able to secure a nice gift, a memento for them to take away with a beautiful inscription. Hopefully just a little bit of momentum, hoping our Lions get through this crucial game tonight, the final home game of the season against Ramaz.
As the ball is stuck in the Ramaz zone.
All right, offside against MTA. Beautiful to see a senior lineup out there. Chaim Simon, Shua Ratzker, Natan Berg, joined by the big man in the middle, Noah Silverberg, number 21.
I'd like to send our appreciation to Natan Rossman, whose parents were honored at the dinner last night.
Yes.
Had a beautiful dinner.
Natan running the Texan comms for this evening's game. Ball dumped in, attempted clear by Natan Berg. Nice keep by number 31, 39, tried to center. Yehuda Clavin, money on the spot. The guy's on the ball. A nice cover. MTA has been dominant on the faceoffs tonight. Clavin probably no hesitation to cover, even deep in his own zone, with a reassurance that his guys are going to win the draw. And Natan Berg indeed wins the draw, dumps down low. Shua Ratzker trying to center across his line mate Simon. Nice keep by Noah Silverberg. Oh, the puck just went across the line. Silverberg clears, deflected. That was impressive.
That was very nice.
A mid-court deflection on net by our captain, leading goal scorer in the division, number 88, Chaim Simon, covered by the Ramaz goaltender, who already tonight, Rabbi Sonnenschein, has had to make some pretty impressive saves.
For sure, Noah Silverberg had a really nice shot. Chaim Simon really getting around those defenders.
Yeah, if not for number 29 Ramaz, it would be 2-0 Lions already.
That's what we're hoping for.
Shua Kopsik wins the face-off forward in the corner, where he's dominated so far in the first period. Ball down low, Benjamin Teitelman. Oh, and just skips past Isaac Kantowitz down low. Battling with Ramaz's captain, number 13.
Shua beats his man to the ball. That's the key in hockey. You got to beat your man to the other end.
Cleared deep, banked off the ceiling. Isaac Kantowitz, adept clear behind his own net to Noam Sheffy, was waiting for the pass. You could tell these guys have played on this court a time or two. Turnover in their zone by MTA.
Kantowitz with the nice save.
Shot blocked by Isaac.
Didn't even give Cleveland a chance.
And once again covered by Ramaz's goalie, number 29. Isaac Kantowitz had a long shift, number 4, looking for an opportunity to get a little bit of a rest, waving himself off the court. A full line change for the Lions coming on. Silverberg, Berg, Ratzker, and Simon. Rabbi Sonnenschein, this seems to be the line that we've seen, the A-line, offense and defense for the Lions, after they did their obligatory senior night representation. Chaim Simon with a... Oh! Chaim Simon, a magician with the puck. Ripped off the shot, a nice save again by Ramaz's goalie. Down low, nice save by Clavin.
Everyone getting in it. Chaim Simon even being aggressive.
Look, all 4 guys on MTA playing defense. Love it. Gotta love it. Great coaching by Yitzi Kopstick. All 4 Lions defending their net. Good clear by Natan Berg. Oh, Shua Ratzko beats his man to the puck. Benjamin Silverberg with Noah Silverberg with a shot and a great save by the Ramaz goalie. Great save. Noah Silverberg ripped it low and hard and a great save. Looked like a lucky save by Ramaz.
Noah Silverberg wants a goal tonight. He wants it bad.
Oh, he had a chance there. Wide open one-time shot on net. Perfectly placed. Saved by the shoes of the Ramaz goalies.
Ball in front. Chaim misses it.
Simon with an opportunity. Another one-timer in front, and Simon misses the chance. Nice shot on net by Ramaz and a save by Clavin. Ramaz with a change on the fly. Simon working his magic to the middle. Shot on net and a 7th save of the period by Ramaz's goalie. Nice block by Silverberg, but deflected right to Ramaz. Tried to take a shot in the middle. Great defensive effort by Natan Berg. MTA's defense changing on the fly. Ramaz changing on the fly as well, and they don't change quickly enough, and they step off sides. A lot of action, a flurry of action in the last 2-3 minutes there.
Sun and shine. I'll get some more words in.
We see an extra stick on the floor.
It's like a broken stick.
Broken. Split in half.
Do it like he scored. It was a good game the first 2 minutes, and then like it fell off. Play events, play events.
Alicia Gams on the floor. Senior. Another senior taking the face off.
3:37 to go here in the first period. MTA and Ramaz all knotted at 0. Shua Kopstick with a nice shot on net, saved by the Ramaz goalie, number 8 of the period. Good hard defensive battle, one in the middle of the court by Isaac Kantowitz and Alicia Gams. It would be great if we have some seniors tally and light the lamp on senior night, wouldn't it be?
For sure. Chaim Simon, one of the greatest goal scorers in MTA history probably.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So he would like on his senior night to get a few.
Right now the Lions will settle for just one. They have outplayed Ramaz in the first period. Ramaz's goalie really keeping them in the game. Clavin covers yet again. A lot of dump and chase by the Ramaz Rams. No real pressure put on MTA, not in their defense, not on their netminder.
Cleveland in general has been really having a lot of easy saves, not having too
A
much.
lot of cover-ups. No real threats by
No,
Ramaz.
not yet. Drew Kopstick on the breakaway.
Hand raised, looks like Ramaz might be headed to the box for a minute and a half. A cover, and indeed, a penalty to the Ramaz Rams. Number 95, looks like Krenner, heading to the box, a minute and a half for an interference call. And MTA trots out its top power play line. Prolific goal scorer Chaim Simon, joined by senior number 9 Alicia Gams, senior captain number 13 Shua Ratzko, and the man who's really made his presence known so far through the first 10 minutes of today's game, Noah Silverberg. He's been taking up space on the defensive end, putting pucks on net when he's had a chance on the offensive end. Let's see if MTA can cash in and get out to a 1-0 lead.
Noah Silverberg, that's exactly what they want to do on the power play. Get it back to the defenseman, pass it around, and now we're in it.
Shot on net by Silverberg, blocked. Ratzko in the corner, takes it deep. He's got Gams behind the net where he plays it there to Simon out by the foul line. Simon dribbles, confronted by a defender, takes it back down low. Silverberg with a nice jumping keep.
Using some of his basketball skills that he used when he was in 9th and 10th grade on the basketball team.
Yes, but MTA touched first, so it is a hand pass on number 21, Noah Silverberg. A little bit of his inexperience there. He's got to wait for Ramaz to touch it first. But it is indeed a hand pass on 21. Faceoff comes into MTA's zone.
It looks like they're doing it in the middle.
Center court faceoff. Gams wins it forward, off the net, change of direction, out of play. Oh, number 26 from Ramaz limping off. Looks like he might be injured.
So this is really what happens on the MTA power play. They really love to have it on the side. have Chaim all the way. On the other side to his nice left-hand stick. Hopefully they'll try to get him the ball.
Ratzker does win it across. Gams can't control. Ball goes deep into the MTA zone. Silverberg plays, being killed by Ramaz, number 13. Scooped out by Ratzker.
Silverberg pushing his guy.
Shua with a big rip in, just misses. Top corner, gets his own rebound. And another save by Ramaz's goalie. That's the 11th shot on net. And that's going to be another penalty on Ramaz. A roughing call on... Oh, there's loss! What a goal! Beautiful play. As they awaited the delayed penalty call, MTA played the puck deep behind the Ramaz net. It was a tic-tac-toe goal. Gams to Simon to Ratzker, and history in the books. The Lions go up 1-0 on senior night.
That was a beautiful goal. No other word but beautiful.
Shua Ratzker, yes, but you could tell that that goal was built on 4 years of playing together. Gams to Simon to Ratzker. Senior to senior to senior on senior night.
Oh.
And the Lions take a 1-0 lead.
And the Lions take away. And we're back off this commercial break.
Oh, some issue complaint here, Ramaz. Not sure exactly why. We will let our refs sort it all out. And Rabbi Sonnenschein, being the fact that that was a delayed penalty call, MTA will stay on the power play.
It's a really, really great
A huge
news for
break,
MTA.
a huge turn of events. The Lions score on the delayed penalty call. They go up 1-0, and that prolific line, Gams, Simon, Ratzker, and Silverberg, stays on the floor with a full minute 30 and a brand new power play.
MTA really looking at the end of this quarter, of this period, to really get another goal, give a 2-0 lead, really go into the rest of the game feeling more comfortable.
Yes, Lions looking for some insurance. Another great face-off win. Silverberg over to Simon, shot down low, and a cover by the Ramaz goalie. It's got to be his 12th save of the period. Face-off one back to Silverberg again. Dumped in down low to Simon. Simon controlling across to Ratzker, another shot, and that time saved by the Ramaz goalie. A nice clear by the Rams, and Ratzker chases down low. Puck trickles out of play, and we have a stoppage.
MTA keeping on this power play line as they really play well together. Three guys played all 4 years. Noah Silverberg really playing well tonight. Hasn't gotten as much playing time as he might have wanted the rest this whole year, but really stepping up tonight, showing why he deserves more.
And another face-off win. Ball down low. Simon and Silverberg chasing. They're the first to beat the puck. A block shot by Noah Silverberg as the puck goes down low for Ramaz. Behind the net and out of play. Chaim Simon was waiting for it. Would have loved to control, but unfortunately, the puck goes out of play. Coach Yitti Kopstick electing for a line change here halfway through the power play. Isaac Kantowitz and Shua Kopstick coming on. Ratzker and Steinman stay on the floor for more.
121.
1 minute and 21 seconds left. Another face-off win for MTA.
MTA gets it into the Ramaz zone.
Ramaz clears, played down low in their own zone by Isaac Kantowitz. Ramaz retreats, Kantowitz plays up. Ratzker over to Kantowitz, rips it high, just above the net. Ratzker controls the rebound, plays it down low. Looking across court for Chaim Simon, but the puck never made it there. And now it's controlled down low, back in their own zone by Isaac Kantowitz. Isaac brings up, shot low and wide, blockered away by Ramaz's netminder. Ratzker down low.
Kantowitz wants the shot, gives it up to Simon.
Nice shot, but missed the net by Chaim Simon. Ratzker dumps down low. Kopstick tries to control. It comes out to Kantowitz up top. Played in the middle. Listen, Rabbi Sunshine, 3 Lions, 1 Ram. Ramaz's power penalty has expired, and so has MTA's power play. Ramaz back to full strength. Played over in the middle. What a play by Chaim Simon, playing defense.
Chaim Simon just dribbling around other players.
He shoots and he scores! What an individual effort by Chaim Simon. As soon as Ramaz's penalty ended and they came back to full strength, Chaim Simon, the most prolific goal scorer in recent MTA history and the leading goal scorer in the division, came back to play defense, intercepted the puck and went coast to coast. He roofed it top shelf to give MTA a 2-0 lead at full strength with 10 seconds to go here in the first period.
That goal was scored so fast that as Natanberg came on the floor, he didn't even know that he scored.
Another shot on MTA to end the period, and what an opening frame for the Lions. A clinic by none other than our seniors.
Drew Ratzker and Chaim Simon both are captains also.
And the Lions head to the locker room 24 minutes away from a first-round home playoff game.
I don't know how these mics fit, we're going to figure it out.
Do we have a commercial?
You may as well advertise MTA while you're doing it.
You ready? You ready for Ami?
What are we going to do when Parver's in his run?
You ready for Ami? Let's go. I'm putting you live. 23, 2, 1, we're live.
Welcome back, everybody, to the famous Lions Den, as we are here in the middle of our first intermission on Senior Night 2025, as the Lions, behind goals by their two senior captains, Shua Ratzker and Chaim Simon, conclude the first period with a 2-0 lead over Ramaz in an important game for the season as they're looking to clinch a home playoff game. And during our first intermission, we are very, very privileged to be joined by the one and only, the man, the myth, the legend.
The Fro male model.
The man, the myth, the legend. At one point, he was an MTA student, then he was an MTA parent, and now he's an MTA student, parent, alumni, and legend, Ami Avraham. Ami, welcome to the broadcast. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Rabbi, for having me. We could shake hands on camera. Or
Yes.
off camera.
Ami, I want to talk to you about some of the programming that you have had an opportunity, really to our benefit, to be involved in here at MTA. Let's talk about the Thank You Hashem Chagiga, the blowout that took place here in Yeshiva just last week. Your involvement and how that took place.
That was a very special event, and I was telling the guys that if you would have told me 5 years ago you would have 200 modern Orthodox kids sitting on a floor singing the Klippa song in Pneumius, I would have thought you're crazy. But I'm blessed to be part of the MTA family and the Thank You Hashem family. We made worlds collide. It was a beautiful event. It was amazing. It was a great way to end Hanukkah, and it was great.
Yeah, it was our Zos Hanukkah experience
Yes.
here. Like, thanks to Rabbi Bortz, the programming ramped up day after day in Gashmias and in Ruchnias.
Amen. Very good Krispy Kreme also, I got to say.
That's right, of course, can't be forgotten.
I had this as well.
DJ Fabrang,
He's a great guy.
he came and he brought the energy.
He wants to get paid, but he's a great guy.
Yaakov Galen,
Yid on the street.
Yid on the street.
Great
Yes.
guys.
Yes, and again, like you mentioned, right, to come into this venue, which can host what we would call the height of the extracurricular Gashmi experience that we offer at MTA, but to also be a nucleus and a home and a source for such uplifting Ruchnius experience.
The Mada, if you will, right?
Yeah, that balance. Talk to me about that balance. I mean, you went here. Your son not only goes here, but he's a star here. Azriel, right? So talk to us about that balance that exists at MTA and
That's
nowhere
what
else.
it's all about. It's about taking everything. It's like you said in the video last night at the dinner. Whatever you do with a Torah frame of mind, whether it's hockey, whether it's whatever else you do in this room, the basketball, the breakfasts, the, what's that game, the Cahoots, whatever you guys do, you do it l'shem shemaim and with a Torah theme, and you can't lose. You'll always win.
You know how we're able to do that? You know how we can pull that off?
Tell me.
With strong partnership from our parents.
Amen.
Like the Abrahams, like the Rossmans.
The question is, did last night's dinner surpass last year's yet? You're still waiting.
We are almost there.
Almost.
If anybody who is watching or
Almost.
listening, we are almost there.
Extra time.
So to be clear, last year's dinner fundraiser was our most successful dinner fundraiser in history.
That's what I've heard.
The 2025 dinner exceeded the 2024 dinner. But we have our eyes on
Better
higher
honorees.
sights.
That's why.
That's right. 2024 was the Abrahams. That's right. Thank you. Highland Park well represented last night. With
Baruch
the Chanels.
Hashem, thank God. And I told you, the congestion pricing. Third straight night. I left Edison at 4:40. I got here tonight at 5:40.
I've been able to leave my house a little bit sooner, but this
Oh,
year,
it affects you also?
yeah, of course,
Oh.
you're coming from the east.
Is that because people just don't want to come? Is that really a thing?
Yeah, 59th Street Bridge, Midtown Tunnel, whatever.
For
the
now,
case may
whatever
be.
it is.
Listen, bottom line, this year's campaign, we have our eyes and our heights set on even loftier goals. We're $3,700 short of our goal, which is $18,000 more than last year. So if anyone listening wants to contribute, please contact myself, Sari Khan, Rabbi Schenker. Contact Ami Avraham, and he will make sure that your donations find
Let's
their
get
way
back to
into
the
our
hockey.
pockets.
Is this recorded, by the way? It's recorded?
Sure, it's
Oh,
recorded.
nice. It's on tape? Good job. Rabbi, thank you guys. Good job. Let's go Lions.
Thank you, Ami. Let's go Lions. As we head to second period action, Rabbi Sonnenschein, story of the first period, very quickly, two things. The power of MTA seniors, their firepower. Ramaz's goalie, Mr. Senderovitz. He's got at least 12.5 saves. Should be 4-5-0 already. Lions lead 2-0 heading into the second.
Yes, I was talking to some of our seniors today as we were going into this game, and I said, you guys played Ramaz already. We played them, I think, the first game of the season. We beat them 3-0. How are we going to win tonight? They said the toughest part of this game is Ramaz's goalie. They said he's fantastic, one of the best goalies in the league. So MTA early on able to take advantage and score as Chaim Simon with us. 2 shots back-to-back. Ball right in front.
And that's another example of exactly what we're talking about has been the storyline of this game. It's MTA's senior firepower against Ramaz's goalie, number 29, Senderovitz. 2 great saves. Could have been 3-0 right then and there. Great shot by Simon. Oh, Ratzker and Simon are so in sync.
The chemistry that they have, playing 4 years together at MTA.
Down the net. Gives out. Sheffy with a shot on net. A deflection by Ratzker and it goes wide. Cleared by Ramaz. Kantowitz chases deep in the MTA zone. Cleared by Kantowitz off the board and then further cleared by Simon, who dumps down low for Ratzker. With a challenge, great forecheck. Simon, oh, what a move! And finally broken off the puck by number 13 for Ramaz as they clear down low.
Sometimes you watch what Chaim Simon does and you're just amazed.
Magic, magic. He's got the puck on a string. Like my 5th grader and his yo-yo. Puck down low, fought against by both teams, cleared out to the middle. Ramaz wins the battle. Oh, and a nice forecheck by Shua Kopstick, who plays down low. Shua working, gives across to Chaim Simon. Seems like he's got endless stamina. Simon circles around the net through the middle, looking to feed across to Sheffy, who crashed down low. Puck got taken away. Sheffy steals it away, dumps it down low for Kopstick. Kopstick up top to Simon. A shot from the point by Kantowitz, and another save by Senderovitz, who controls the rebound and forces the whistle. More of the same story.
MTA putting a lot of pressure on this Ramaz goalie. A lot of pressure, a lot of shots. At some point, they're going to keep on falling.
Listen, Rabbi Sonnenschein, at some point during tonight's game, the story is going to shift from Senderovitz's performance to Ramaz's inability to generate any offensive pressure on MTA and Yehuda Clavin.
For sure. Cleveland this period so far has been really chilling, relaxing, hasn't had any shots on net.
Right now, Senderovitz keeping Ramaz in the game, but how long can he keep them in the game without his offense being able to sustain any meaningful pressure against MTA? Kopstick tried to pass back to Gams. The puck got by. Berg chases. Challenged in the corner.
As the ball's deep in the MTA zone, and it goes over the side, we'll have a face-off.
Crowd reacting here to the infamous MTA 10-minute alarm, part of our charm, our home court charm, we call it. Face-off deep in the Ramaz zone. Gams loses the draw. A rare win for Ramaz on the evening, kept in by Berg. Senderovitz clears to the corner, where it's played by number 9, and then out of play.
It's a shame, Rabbi Konigsberg, as we raise enough money, as we're on the process of getting a new scoreboard, we won't have to deal with the 10 o'clock alarm. We'll be able to really, all fans will be able to really enjoy the experience here at the Lions Den.
That's right. For anyone listening, MTA has, as of this time last evening, just about 24 hours ago, embarking on a athletics, facilities, and equipment upgrade campaign where we have, fortunately, already raised almost $18,000 towards the cause.
As MTA has the ball, we're waiting to hear back from Rabbi Konigsberg.
Covered by Senderovitz once again, another face-off deep in MTA's offensive zone.
Scott, sit down, take a chill. It's okay.
Right, Cam. Give me Revive a shot.
Shout out Revive Books.
Shout out to my family and my kids who are watching at home. Avi, Lily, Chana, and Kayla. Thank you guys for supporting the Lions all the way from North Woodmere, New York. Benjamin Teitelman wins the puck. Nice shot on net and another save by 29 Senderovitz. Puck dumped into the corner and finally forced out of play.
As Gabriel Galler getting his first minutes tonight, as we have West Hempstead, we have Queens, we have Highland Park, and we have Teaneck on the floor, just showing the unbelievable diversity, the great diversity we get here at MTA, and they're all friends. That's the best part.
Right now on the court, we've got Teaneck, Bergenfield, West Hempstead, and New Hyde Park representing.
New Hyde Park.
New Hyde Park, Queens. That's right. Shot blocked by Isaac Kantowitz. And finally, a shot on net by Ramaz, the first of the period, steered away by Cleven rather easily. Weiss for Ramaz down low. That's by Fowler and Teitelman wins the battle. Up top, shot by Sheffy, blocked. Sheffy gets his own rebound, shoots it wide around the net. Rebound controlled by Teitelman, who comes and tries to shoot. Deflect. Oh, a little bit of controversy, but for those who don't know the grounds rules here in the Den, Benjamin Teitelman's shot deflected off the ceiling, which is legal, but then changed directions off the backboard, which, due to the change of direction, forces a dead ball. Even though it bounced in, it is a face-off, no goal. Still 2-0 Lions.
Our infamous low ceiling, but we also have the basketball hoop. So
Listen, home court advantage, that's what we know to use it for.
For sure.
Simon wins the draw, attempts to make a shot on net, blocked, and the clear, deflected, and change of direction. Let's see how the refs saw it. And they did, in fact, see that deflection and change of direction. Face-off going not deep, but up top in the Lions' defensive zone.
As Stuart Ratzer gets the ball first, tries to get to Chaim, but Ramaz tries to clear. No Silverberg keeps it in, and Ramaz is finally able to clear. Cleven not able to cover. Nautenberg with the ball, not able to get it out.
We are almost halfway through the second period. Lions and Rams battling. Another shot on net and another blocker save by Senderovitz. Rabbi Sunshine, the next goal in tonight's game is going to be huge. Oh, what a shot on net. Nice move by Shua Ratzker. A save by the mask of the goaltender to keep it 2-0. A very big thank you and a special shout out to tonight's Lions Live cameraman, Binyamin Rabayev. Thank you so much, Binyamin, for all of your hard work, your commitment, and dedication to Yeshiva. Anybody who needs a safer bound, any bookbinding needs, please contact Binyamin Rabayev at 239-202-7084. If you need a safer or a book bound, Binyamin Rabayev should be your only address here in the Heights. Lions 2, Rams nothing. Next goal going to be huge. Can Ramaz find a way back into it, or can the Lions put some real distance between themselves and Ramaz and clinch their spot in the postseason and the home playoff game? Alicia Gams with the ball down low. MTA looking to capitalize and really put this game away. Behind the net to Shua Kopstick. Kopstick with the wraparound, tries to bank it off Senderovitz. Oh, and what a save This kid is unbelievable.
The Shua Kopstik, Alicia Gam's line really getting a lot of action, really getting a lot of shots on net. Hasn't been really our strongest line this year so far. Really, a lot of our goal scoring has been coming from the first line of Chaim Simon and Shua Ratzker, but really the second line is starting to get going, and hopefully that will carry on into the playoffs.
I mean, they would have had a dozen goals tonight had it not been for number 29 on Ramaz. This kid is absolutely incredible. You know, this reminds me of the time where the New Jersey Devils played the Anaheim Mighty Ducks in the Stanley Cup. The Devils won in 7 games, but the MVP went to the Ducks goalie, Jean-Sebastien Giguère. Even though he lost, he was without question the best player in the series. 29 on Ramaz, Senderovitz, an outstanding performance through the first half of tonight's game. Got to give credit where credit is due, right, Rabbi Sunshine?
For sure, for sure. Sheffy clears it. Shua with the ball, tries to get it middle. Nobody there.
Once again, no sustained pressure by Ramaz on the offensive side of things, a change of direction, and we will have a face-off off MTA deep in the MTA zone. 6:37 to go here in period number 2. MTA leads Ramaz 2-0. Lions looking to punch their ticket to the postseason and inch their way closer to their second home playoff game in 2 seasons. A very special evening following tonight in the postgame. MTA Talmidim will be joined by none other than Moreno Rav Daniel Kalish for a special night of chizuk and inspiration as we conclude our first semester and head into finals and then winter break. Rabbi Sunshine, talk about that dichotomy. A-level athletics, top-level athletics first, capped off with as good as Ruchnius gets.
Yeah, no, this is really something we're pushing this year, what it means to play like a Lion. What it means to be an MTA Lion is that you're able to play like a mensch, really play at a high level and really win games, but at the same time, you're in the base medrash. You're going to these dorm events where you have unbelievable rabbanim, unbelievable food, unbelievable dorm counselors.
That's right, food, chelons, kogel, poppers, the works.
And that's even after a dorm dinner they had tonight, correct?
Yeah, fried chicken from buckets. Waiting for the varsity team if they win in the lunchroom.
It's really a unique experience that you get here at MTA, somewhere you don't really get anywhere else.
Balance, balance, balance. It's all about balance. MTA with a little bit of time. Natan Berg shoots on net. Senderovitz has got to be over 20 saves. A deflection on net. Puck in the crease. Another save by Ramaz's goalie.
Shua Ratzker tried to go in between his legs there to shoot.
Dumped down low. Here comes Ratzker. Controls. Sends it across. Makes a diving attempt. Puck goes all the way through to the far wall where Noam Sheffy battles for possession. Chaim Simon helps him out. Simon in the corner. No fear. Simon against 2 defenders. Ultimately, Ramaz wins the battle and clears the puck down low in the corner. Kantowitz tries to clear behind the net. Puck blocked. Taken around the net by Ramaz. A wraparound. Saved by Clavin. Number 93 for Ramaz loses possession. Puck tried to be cleared. MTA controls. Chaim Simon with a little bit of breathing room. Shot deflected.
No goal, no goal. Hit the hoop. Second time tonight. Second time tonight that it has hit the hoop.
I'm not sure why that was. Did that hit the backboard? That was pretty subtle.
Do we have to go to a video replay? We may have to throw the red flag.
Again, a little bit of a tricky part of the grounds rules here in the den. Off the ceiling is live, off the backboard is dead. But apparently the refs called that one off the backboard as well.
Aaron Goldwasser, one of the great refs in the Yeshiva League, calls a lot of our games.
Puck down low. That is a high stick by number 88, Captain Chaim Simon. Looks like a full change by Coach Yitzi Kopstik. Gams, Berg, Kopstik, and Silverberg coming onto the floor with 4:59 to go in the second period. MTA 2, Ramaz still looking to get on the board. Silverberg with a nifty backhand pass to Gams. Lost control. Puck goes deep. Berg controls in the MTA defensive corner. Dumps down low. Kopstick chasing. Wins the battle in the corner. Weiss for Ramaz controls and dumps deep. Natan Berg in the far corner for MTA. Off the board, blocked. Berg recovers. Ramaz with a chance down low. Number 13 unabated to the goalie. And Yehuda Clavin makes the one-on-one save. MTA dumps and clears out of trouble for now.
Cleveland hasn't had to save so many tonight, but when he had to, he's done it.
Oh, Rabbi Sonnenschein, that was unquestionably Ramaz's best chance of the night. Another clear by Senderovitz, the goalie. Or maybe Sendarowitz. Oh, what a move! Number 39 for Ramaz, dancing around the MTA defenders, but stoned by Clavin. Got his own rebound, came around the net, and Clavin was there for the wraparound.
Rabbi Korsberg,
MTA clears.
Can I tell you the crazy part about that play? That was made by a freshman.
Gorgeous. Number 39 for Ramaz is a freshman.
39 is a freshman. We'll have to see him for another 3 years.
Gorgeous move by number 39 for Ramaz. But you know what? As long as Yehuda Clavin is here, he won't be able to cash that in. What a move. Ramaz with 2 glorious chances. 3:39 left in the second period. Ramaz with 2 bites at the apple there with an attempt to get one on the board or tie the game. And Yehuda Clavin keeps things at 2-0. Ramaz pressing now. They're churning, finally generating some offensive chances for the first time in the game. 39 behind the net again. Wins the battle against Kantowitz. Some pressure by Ramaz, a great forecheck. 26 and 39 battling against Kantowitz, number 4, and Sheffy, number 17. Ramaz around the net. Nothing to do with it, tries to send it in front, maintains possession, keeps it, and a bad save by Clavin, who is there once again. That's 3 saves in a row by Yehuda Clavin, keeping Ramaz off the board.
2 lines in the corner, and watch out, Rabbi Koenigsberg, you almost just got hit.
Nah, that wasn't even close. Good clear. MTA needs a break. I don't know, maybe Yitzi Kopstick wants to call a timeout. Ramaz is really starting to turn the momentum in their favor. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous game that the Lions are playing now. Yehuda Clavin has really shown up in the last 2.5 minutes or so.
3 minutes and 2 seconds left. You really got to get out of this unscathed. Keep the 2-0 lead.
Like we've mentioned, next goal going to be huge tonight. Ramaz certainly feels that way. They are pressing. More offensive pressure than we've seen from them yet so far this evening. Ball finally comes down into MTA's offensive zone deep. Ratsker battles with number 44. 44 wins. There goes number 39, Sheffy, with a little bit of a wrap-up there. We're lucky that we didn't get called for an interference penalty. Ball goes in the corner. Kantowitz loses the battle, but it comes to Sheffy, who tries to clear. Ramaz forechecking now with 2 members of their offense. Forechecking deep, a change of strategy. Ramaz mixing things up. They are forechecking with both offensive players, going down low, digging deep in the corners, trying to put the pressure on the Lions. They certainly feel the sense of urgency.
As the ball deep in the MTA zone. Montenberg trying to clear. No Silverberg with the ball. And he's able to clear. Titleman fighting, hustling down.
Azriel Avraham, number 11, seeing his first action of the game. A good rotational strategy by Coach Yitzi Kopstick, knowing how exactly when to use all of his players on his bench. Azriel Avraham, newfound energy, shot on net, saved by Senderovitz. Ramaz keeps it deep and then cleared by MTA. Now Titleman and Avraham working deep down low, kept in by Berg. But a hand pass. Good call by the referee. One minute and 57 seconds left here to go. Big shout out to Daniel Muscat, working the board for tonight's game, controlling the scoreboard. our tech crew, so important to our cause here. Oh, that looked like that might have been a deflection off of 29, but called deep in the Ramaz, deep in the MTA defensive zone. Natan Rossman working comms, and a big shout out to Akiva Parver, who is remotely running the entire broadcast from home in Teaneck, and next year will be remotely running all broadcasts from Jerusalem, Israel. Thank you in advance to Akiva Parver.
Is that a commitment? We have an announcement?
Oh, wherever he's going, it's going to be in Jerusalem. So thank you, Akiva, in advance. .131 to go here in the second period. Rabbi Sonnenschein, in just about 13, 14 minutes of game time from now, we could be celebrating a tremendous accomplishment by our varsity hockey Lions, joining our varsity basketball Lions, punching their ticket to the postseason in what has been an extremely successful year in your first tenure as athletic director here in the yeshiva.
For sure. And there's no better night to do it than senior night, really, to celebrate these seniors, but also to celebrate playoff berth, to not just end the season when the regular season ends, but to really get a couple extra few games, hopefully, and really make a dent in the playoffs.
Yet at the same time, Rabbi Sonnenschein, you are setting the bar for yourself pretty high.
Yeah, listen, the next few years we're trying to grow some talent. We're trying to really recruit, trying to really build the MTA Lion brand, what it means to be an MTA Lion. A lot of 9th and 10th graders really putting time in the gym and really excited for the incoming freshman class.
Forget 9th and 10th graders. We got a lot of junior standouts on the basketball team who are still waiting for their chance to shine. Obviously, Yonatan Berman, transfer from Israel, the recruit Yosef Rosenberg. Basketball is going to be great next year again as well.
3 of our starters on the basketball team, all juniors.
That's right. We got Gavi Engel, who grew 11.5 inches over the summer.
One of the best rim protectors in the league. Yishai Nis, all-star last year.
Andy Richmond with a recent rise in the rotation.
For sure. Fry Mavermov, who you taught last year.
I did, and you teach this year.
I teach this year. You passed along your guys to me.
Ethan Vaseman coming up the ranks. A lot of potential out there. And let's focus on hockey for a second. Azriel Avraham, a tremendous effort. Gabriel Galler, tremendous effort. Benjamin Teilman, the workhorse on this team. Noah Silverberg, the big man in the middle, will be around again for another year. Yehuda Clavin, the netminder between the pipes, will be around. Ramaz controls down low, looking to try and get on the board in the last 44 seconds before the end of the second period.
And we didn't even mention Moshe Kra, who's the starting defenseman.
That's
who's
right.
been sick all week.
Shout out to my dear Talmud Moshe, sick with the flu, home in Bergenfield, missed the whole week of Chazara, but he's going to ace the Gemara Bechina on Sunday nonetheless. Moshe, we love you. Get well soon.
Less than 30 seconds into the period.
19 seconds exact to go here in the second period. Lions still lead Ramaz 2-0. Dumped down low by Ramaz. Number 95 has a head on it, a shot on net. Beautiful save by Clavin to keep Ramaz off the board. Sheffy trying to control as the period comes to an end. It goes down into the corner harmlessly. Kantorowicz clears. Another shot by Ramaz as the buzzer rings. Pad saved by Clavin as the horn sounds. Rabbi Sonnenschein, Ramaz definitely put the pressure on MTA in the second half of that period, and might have even won the period overall. But the Lions head into the second and final intermission of the game, and they retain a 2-0 lead.
For sure, 12 minutes left, and we got a playoff berth. 12 more minutes of MTA Lion hockey to go. As we're here with Mr. Ratzker, celebrating senior night, celebrating 4 years of Shua playing hockey. What do you have to say?
So I only agreed to do this interview because Mr. Simon's doing the next interview.
Oh.
I've been waiting 4 years for Mr. Simon to do an interview. It's going to happen. He said on senior night, Mr. Simon's going to do an interview. So that's why I came for an interview.
No, that's great. Mr. Simon doesn't really have a choice here. The fans want to hear from him. They're reaching out to us. They want to hear what Chaim Simon's father has to say. But obviously being also the father of a captain of this MTA team, really a lot of years. Isaac Kentowitz also unbelievable. A lot of really great seniors. And Mr. Ratzker, you know a lot of these Talmidim because they grew up together and they played together. And it's really a really great chevra.
It's a wonderful chevra. That's one of the most wonderful things. The boys, they grew up. And we see them grow up through the university, through the school, and we see them grow up from hockey and the learning. It's so wonderful. But maybe post-game, Mr. Simon will do an interview. That's what we're hoping for.
And we get to see it in Yeshiva, the unbelievable partnership that we have with our parent body, them raising these kids, growing them with such great midos that when they come onto the court, they're really unbelievable. What's in your mind, what's been the best part of being a parent of an MTA Talmud?
Seeing the boys grow together. Seeing the boys from freshman year to sophomore year or junior year, senior year, seeing them grow in learning, seeing them grow in hockey, it's all wonderful.
100%. That's what it means to play like a lion, really growing both not only in the Ruchnias and the base medrash, but also on the court. And really both are important, both are balanced, and that's one of the things we really, really love about being, I love working here at MTA, and it's one of the most special things about being a member of this MTA Lion family. Thank you, Mr. Ratzker. Looking forward to a great rest of the season. And we're just as both teams come out onto the court, heading into the third period, 2-0, MTA Lions. If you missed the goals, you missed some beautiful ones. Shua Ratzker with a beautiful goal, Chaim Simon with a goal. Some of our seniors really getting involved on senior night. That's what we like to see. 12 more minutes, and we have a playoff berth for these MTA Lions, something that we really wanted. A lot of these seniors last year hosting a playoff game, and that's something that we can do this year also. It's not impossible. If anything, it's actually very likely. And it's something we're excited for, especially I'm excited for my first year being back at MTA, really to be able to host 2 home playoff games. As both teams head to the bench. And we're ready to start. This third period. So MTA wins the drop. Chaim Simon keeps it in the Ramaz zone. And Ramaz clears. Noam Sheffy getting to the ball quick. Clears it back into the Ramaz zone. Shua Ratzker fighting to get to there. Ball's just going back and forth. Shua Ratzker with the ball, and he clears it. And the Ramaz goalie covers, and there will be a face-off in the Ramaz zone. Two nothing, MTA Lions. Chaim Simon taking the face-off, and he wins it. MTA really hoping for the last period to really just go smoothly, nothing crazy happen. Get in and get out of this game. As number 9 for Ramaz handling the ball, gets it in. Chaim Simon with the ball and the shot, covered up by the Ramaz goalie. As the ball in the MTA zone in the corner, Ramaz trying to really get some shots on that. Really put some pressure on Yehuda Cleveland to make some saves. and to really make this game back into it as MTA clears it and Ramaz goalie covers the ball. We will have a face-off in the MTA zone. Nathan Rossman, can I ask you a question? Yesterday was the MTA dinner where we honored your parents,
Yes, it was.
specifically your father.
Alumni of the year.
But-
Even though he's not an alumni. Crazy stat.
What do you mean he's not an alumni?
Never graduated. Skipped 12th grade and some other grade, I think.
Fascinating. Where'd he go after 12th, after 11th grade?
Straight to Israel.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Stark like that.
Beautiful. He's stark like that. He's him.
Yeah,
He
somebody
is
said.
him. So Nathan Rossman, we honored your father, but obviously your father wouldn't be who your father is without.
Without me, yeah.
I was
I was
gonna
kind of the real honoree. But
I was gonna say your mother, but
Oh, we could do that too.
I was just trying to do some keep it of aim for you, but I tried to throw you a layup, but it's okay.
Without my mother, yeah.
Nathan Rossman, what do you have to say about this MTA Lions team?
It's an insane team. Great mix of sophomore, juniors, and seniors. Not sophomores. We're the wrong team. Yeah, no, it's a great team. Doing great. Gonna make it to championships this year. We're gonna win them.
For sure. And you live in the dorms. What's it like living in the dorms? Listen, I've never been in the dorms. I've actually visited a couple times to some of the events you guys have had in previous years. But this year you live in the dorms.
Living in the dorms.
Can you just tell me a little bit about what it's like living in the MTA dorms?
Living in the MTA dorms is like camp all year round. It's a crazy time, fun time. We have all the RAs.
As they're
Makes
shouting
it a
at
great
by
time.
Shoe Cop Stick. Woo! And tonight we had a dorm dinner,
Yeah. Fried chicken.
buckets,
Yeah.
great restaurant, and then later tonight we have a really special event with
Love Kalish.
Kalish, who's coming special to speak to our guys in the dorm.
10:15. Be there.
10:15 music, Torah, food, tons of food, Cholin Kugel poppers.
What could go around?
What more could you ask for?
Yeah. Oh, Rabbi Koningsberg is coming back. Does that mean I'm kicked?
I think that might be your sign.
We have 3
Natan.
mics though. We can make this work.
Listen, there's only room for 2 of us, so
We'll see. We'll see. We'll see.
as Chaim Simon on the face-off. Offsides called on Ramaz. As 9:27 left in the period. And face-off in the middle. Stuart Ratzker wins the face-off. Sheffy throws it into the zone, goes off the ref. And so far, we've had a pretty quiet, easy period for the MTA Lions, up 2-0.
All right, Rabbi Sonnenschein, they know exactly what they hold in their hands. A little bit of conservative, definitely can't take their foot off the gas too much. But the Lions need to hold on for the next 9 minutes, and they punch their ticket to the postseason, likely to host a home playoff game. I do need to give a little bit of my apologies. Definitely no harm meant. We've been talking all night about who we perceive to be the MVP of tonight's game for the Ramaz Rams, their goalie number 29. But thanks to the netminder's father, as well as our very own Mrs. Leah Moskowitz, who's familiar with the family, it is number 29, Sendarowitz. Sendarowitz, number 29, Sendarowitz, definitely the most notable player on the Ramaz roster this evening, the goalie Sendarowitz.
As MTA wins the faceoff, Natanberg has the ball.
All right, Rabbi Sonnenschein, as we've been saying since the start of the second period, the next goal is going to be huge in tonight's contest. Ramaz, desperate to get that tally. Another wraparound. Yehuda Clavin, Johnny on the spot, makes the save. But the next goal is going to dictate the tenor of the rest of the game this evening. Ramaz wins the faceoff, shot wide of the net. Number 13 in the corner. Good luck bodying up against MTA's number 21, Noah Silverberg, the big junior in the middle.
For sure, and since that first period where MTA got some scoring going, they've really been quiet on the offensive end, trying to really get active right now as Tettleman with the hustle down on the netminder.
Ramaz did make a change in strategy with the double forecheck down low. Seemed to have eased up on that a little bit.
Ball behind the net. Wrap around, not good.
Clavin with another save. Another shot came in front and cleared wide. Benjamin Titleman, first man on the spot. Makes his Rebbe proud. In the corner. Toying with the Ramaz defender. Around the net. Titleman in front. Oh, shot just high and wide.
And there goes Jonathan Berman's ice cream. Jonathan Berman's ice cream hit by Benjamin Titleman's shot. Maybe that's what he was aiming for.
I hope we have that on camera. I'm sure we can isolate the footage.
Wow, that was unbelievable to watch.
You know, just a few moments ago, Jonathan Berman was telling me how he made 2 brachos on his ice cream sandwich. Jonathan, let's get him live. Jonathan, what brachos?
Shehako and Mizonos.
Shehako and Mizonos.
It's what MTA teaches you.
And then all for naught because the ice cream sandwich
Yeah.
ended up on the floor.
Well, I was able. The ikr was the brachas, and that's what I was able to accomplish. So who even cares about that?
Spoken like a true Talmud. Titleman owes you an ice cream. Bottom line. Titleman owes you an ice cream. MTA runs deep down in the corner. Shua Ratzker controls, desperately looking for the next goal to put this game away for good. Simon in the corner controls. Netminders will switch sides in about a minute and a half from now. Ramaz controls at midcourt. Shot blocked by Sheffy. What a defensive effort by MTA tonight.
A lot of seniors. 3 seniors play defense. Kantowitz, Berg, Sheffy. 3 guys really crucial to the team's success.
And the 2 goal scorers, seniors as well. Sendarowitz with his first cover of the period. Rabbi Sunshine, our research has shown us that number 29, Sendarowitz for Ramaz, merely a junior.
Wow.
That means he's going to be a problem for another year.
And with our senior scoring tonight, we're going to have to find scoring for next year.
That's right. As far as juniors go, it's 0-0. Kopstick tries to touch up, but a little bit delayed offside on MTA. 6 minutes, 37 seconds left. Rabbi Sunshine, these seniors, they won another home game here in the Den in the postseason. Let's talk a little bit about what that atmosphere might look like.
Yeah, so I was not here last year, but all I hear about from the Talmidim is how unbelievable the experience was here last year.
In a loss. In a loss.
In a loss. And it was packed.
Correct.
You couldn't get a seat. There was fans outside the Den trying to get in because you couldn't get in.
Sendarowitz with another save. That's true. We did play Rambam at home last year. We got off to a bad start. Rambam jumped out to a quick 3-0 lead. I believe it was 3-0 by the end of the first period. Nonetheless, the atmosphere was electric. Do me a favor, Rabbi Sunshine. Let's shift gears a little bit. I know we're watching the hockey game. We're calling the hockey game varsity basketball. 10-1 heading into the break. Participating seniors only in the Waterbury tournament this weekend. But 10-1 heading into the break.
So we still have one more game actually against Ramaz this Motzei Shabbos.
10-1. One more game against Ramaz.
One more game.
Hopefully 11-1 heading into the break. Sarachek, playoffs. What is the future, the near future of varsity basketball look like?
Yeah, so the near future, we have 3 more games left to the regular season. Ramaz, Heschel, who we just beat, and the last game, SAR. That SAR game, if things go as expected with us winning the next 2 games, could be a really crucial game for the basketball team, as it could be potentially fighting for the 1 seed or the 2 seed.
And tell me Ramaz pressing here. Clavin, I thought he gloved it, but it looked like he lost possession, dumped down low. MTA finally touches up. Ramaz deep down in their defensive zone. Number 23, Tanz, plays it out up the left side. Trying to center across the middle. Noah Silverberg with a great play. Tries to clear. Kept in by Ramaz. Then finally played ahead. Benjamin Titleman, first one on the spot. That's been a theme tonight. Titleman in the corner, first one on the spot. Plays behind the net. Benjamin Titleman up top to Silverberg. Shot wide. Nice win down low. Oh! All the fans in the Den thought that was a tripping here on Alicia Gams. Gams plays in front and Sendarowitz covers. Ramaz dodges a bullet for having to spend a minute and a half of their last 4:50 in the box. But Rabbi Sunshine, let's talk a little bit about what lies ahead for varsity basketball.
Yeah, so really hoping for that first round playoff bye would be really crucial for this MTA Lions basketball team. Ushi Sullivan, Coach Ushi Sullivan, a very seasoned veteran coach, really putting the pieces together this year.
netminders changing sides. Let's just talk a little bit ahead. Let's look ahead a little bit. Let's imagine MTA does their job. They do what they're supposed to do. They win the next 2 games. They're 12-1, heading into the final home game of the year, senior night against SAR.
Yeah.
What's on the line that evening?
Yeah, so that's going to be a really, really big game for us. A playoff atmosphere to a certain extent. We're going to be fighting for potentially the 2nd seed, maybe even the 1st seed, a first-round playoff bye. Really, Josh Trueff, the leader of this team, who has been giving blood, sweat, and tears, really trying just to win games, something which they struggled with a little bit last year, but this year coming out with fire. And that last game really will be important for this MTA team to really secure not only a home playoff game, but also to secure a first-round playoff bye.
So if I'm understanding you correctly, Rabbi Sunshine, in your first year as athletic director, the Varsity Basketball Lions, at worst, will host a home playoff game in the first round of the playoffs, but are in play for a first-round bye.
For sure. That's worst case. Worst case, we're for sure hosting a home playoff game. That is not a question. That is something which is an unbelievable feat. Give a lot of credit to the guys who are putting in a lot of effort every single night.
I don't want to spoil anything for our viewers out there, but maybe a little Winter Classic action, first-round home playoff game, Rabbi Sunshine, maybe?
Potentially.
Potentially. We don't want to let any cats out of the bag. Right now, we are focused on the Varsity Hockey Lions. 3:57 to go till the Lions punch their ticket to the postseason and are on their way to a home playoff game in round 1 against one of the lower seeds from the Long Island Division. Here comes number 39, Ramaz, with a beautiful move right around the defense like a hot knife through butter, but staved off by Yehuda Clavin, number 2, who now he's starting to rob the story from 29, Sendarowitz of Ramaz, because Clavin has been up to the task. Every single attempt on net by the Rams has been thwarted by number 2, Yehuda Clavin.
And we have to repeat that number 39 on Ramaz is a freshman. The goalie is a junior. Bright future for this.
Nice catch, Rabbi
MTA
Sunshine. We got to go back to 3:43. 3:43.
I hope they caught that on camera. That's going to be on Sports Center.
A shot out of play hit me right in the leg. Ricocheted to Rabbi Sunshine. Johnny on the spot. Nice catch. Daniel Muscat saving his own life. Let the clock run for 5 more seconds. 3:43. But the big story on the floor, a penalty to Ramaz. Ramaz goes to the box with 3:43 to go. A tripping penalty. Tripping to Ramaz with 3:43 to go. Timeout on the floor. And this is really, Rabbi Sunshine, this is, the Ramaz coach has got to be gathering his squad together. And they have to be focused on getting the next goal. To kill the next minute and a half is not going to do them any good. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to sell out. They need the next goal in the next minute and a half to give themselves a shot with an empty net as we head into the final minute and a half of play. 3:43 to go. MTA on the power play looking to ice it and clinch a home playoff game.
Yeah, Ramaz just making it harder on themselves to get back in this game. Have to score a goal down a man. MTA really just trying to close this out, go home, get some buckets, and go enjoy Rabbi Kalish tonight. On the court to start, we have Noah Silverberg, Alicia Gams, Chaim Simon, and Shua Ratzker. Puck, the face-off will be on the right side. Shua Ratzker setting up for the one-timer. Chaim Simon taking the face-off.
If MTA can net the next one, Rabbi Sunshine, it's champagne and ticker tape as we celebrate our birth in the postseason. No, not really. No, not really. You know, figuratively speaking.
Seltzer.
And
Get seltzer. Polar.
Confetti. Who has the confetti? Not the blue and red confetti, the blue and gray confetti.
We'll get some nice Ricious cold seltzer, Polar seltzers.
Rabbi K, there's been a lot of talk about the removal of red from the MTA's colors. Can we please get some comment on that?
Yeah, you can ask Isaac Kantowitz. Isaac Kantowitz will comment on it. Oh, and a awful penalty taken by MTA. I believe that's going to go against.
It's been 3:30 for like 10 minutes already. Yo, wasn't it like 3:43 5 minutes ago?
That was the epitome of what it means to play like a lion. Noah Silverberg committed a completely incidental penalty against Ramaz's standout freshman, number 39, Daba. Tripped him, total accident. As he headed off, he asked Mechila. Said, I'm sorry, gave him a little tap. Daba confirmed, no hard feelings. 3-on-3 for the next minute as we head into the final 3.5 to play. A tough penalty for the Lions to take, as they would have basically finished off the game on the power play. Silverberg in the box for tripping at 10:32 of the third period. Simon in the corner controls. 95 for Ramaz, wins the battle. Nice keep by Kantowitz, number 4. Deep down low, Chaim Simon, 3-on-3. You know what that means to him, Rabbi Sunshine? It means more space to execute.
Chaim Simon just weaving through the defenders.
Oh, here comes 39, Daba. This kid is also a wizard. Nice play by Isaac Kantowitz to thwart off the Ramaz attack as we head under 3 minutes to play. Ball down low.
That's what you call a seasoned senior defender, someone that knows the game, someone that's played the game, someone that knows what to do and when to do it.
That's right. With 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go, the seniors of MTA. Oh! A sneaky shot by Ramaz. Number 13, an even strength goal with a sneaky shot. Beats Yehuda Clavin low, glove side, and Rabbi Sonnenschein. Things are getting interesting.
Rabbi Koenigsberg, as you said, the next goal is going to be a big one. It was a big one, 2 minutes and 34 seconds left, but we have a game now.
2 minutes, 34 seconds to go. MTA 2, Ramaz 1. Clavin up to task, thwarts off the next Ramaz shot. What I was going to say is that the seniors, their fingerprints are all over tonight's game. The goals, the defense, it's been all about the MTA seniors so far this evening.
As Noam Sheffy wins the faceoff, tries to get it out.
Terrible clear. Intercepted by Ramaz, the goal scorer, number 13. Salvaged by Isaac. That should be a change of direction. I guess it didn't hit a pipe, but only the ceiling. Off the ceiling and comes to the side of the net. Yehuda Clavin covers.
2-14. Don't we get Noah back because they scored? No.
2:14 left in the game. 2-1 MTA Lions, up only 1 goal. We're down to crunch time. This is the witching hour, as they say, on NFL Red Zone. As the ball right now in the Ramaz zone, Noam Sheffy has the ball with the shot.
If we thought the last goal was going to be a huge goal in the terms of swinging momentum, the next goal.
As Shua Capsta gets it out of the zone. No Silverberg back in. And that should not be offsides as the ball was in the zone.
Oh, hold on. Silverberg comes off the bench and touches the ball first. Is that a too many men penalty? Was he too early?
Well, there was not too many men because it was a power play. So for Ramaz, so there was 3 men.
No, too many men on us. No, the call is offside on MTA. Silverberg did not leave the box early. 1:53 to go. Face-off coming in the far point of the Ramaz offensive zone. MTA needs to hold on for dear life with 1:53 to go. Let's try to bring this one home.
Ready? You're on. You're live.
And for the last 1 minute and 53 seconds, we are joined by our Dean of Student Affairs, Mrs. Friedman, who has just recovered from her honor at last night's dinner.
Fully recovered.
Fully recovered. It only took you about 24 hours, but welcome, Mrs. Friedman, to the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Talk about the seniors on tonight's team, the seniors who we acknowledged pregame, who are on the score sheet tonight. Let's talk about the seniors.
We've got 7 incredible seniors tonight that have been bringing it. We had 2 goals tonight, both scored by seniors. We had Ratsker and we had Simon. That's what I thought. Our 2 team captains, very appropriate. We're going to hold on to this lead for the last minute 53.
And in terms of the 7 seniors, how many of them have you taught?
Give me a second. I got to do the math.
Pun intended, Mrs. Friedman, with the pun of the evening. Let her do the math.
I think 6 out of 7.
Who did you not teach, Mark?
Isaac.
Oh, Isaac.
Oh, and Mark. 5 out of 7.
5 out of 7. All right, 1 minute, 53 seconds with MTA with a chance to hold on and punch their ticket to the postseason. The way that the Yeshiva League works with the cross-division opponents in the first round, a win by MTA tonight almost guarantees us a home playoff game in the first round. Simon, Kantowitz, Sheffy, and Kopstick on for the last 1 minute and 50 seconds.
As Kantowitz clears it, gets it out of the zone, and the ball goes out of play. Face-off going to be in the Ramaz zone.
Mrs. Friedman, we have been talking all night about the varsity basketball team. When your son Shai was on the varsity basketball team, how many playoff appearances did they have?
Uh-oh, I don't remember. Sorry, Shai.
I think the answer might be none.
I think
Nevertheless,
they were COVID, no?
Yeah, that's right.
They were COVID. They were COVID. It's okay. They get a break. That MTA team, though, that year was supposed to be really good, I was told. Tony Engel helping the Rebbeim beat the team, correct?
Offside by number 39, the rookie sensation from Ramaz, Daba. Do we know what Ramaz is playing for tonight?
We don't. We can look it up right now.
1 minute and 30 seconds on the dot to go until the Lions punch their ticket to the playoffs. Face-off won by Ramaz. Control deep in MTA zone. Quick shot on net, and it beats Clavin. Low blocker side. And just like that, we are tied. Oh, unbelievable turn of events here in the Den with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. Ramaz has evened up the game. And very...
Rebbe, if we lose, what happens?
As there's a lot of confusion on what the call is.
Ami, if we lose,
I think we have a double penalty.
Sure, it's okay, you're crazy. You're the best.
controls, sent down. The Lions and Rams are headed to overtime. Wow, Rabbi Sonnenschein, what a turn of events. This is almost as dramatic as when Russell Wilson attempted to throw the ball instead of running it.
For sure, for sure. A tough loss for the Seahawks. Malcolm Butler with the interception.
Correct. That was a Malcolm Butler moment for the Ramaz Rams. Yes, we took the mic away from Mrs. Friedman.
Did the Seahawks make the playoffs this year?
No, they did not.
Oh. You're a Giants fan? Or a Jets fan? I'm sorry. Either way, it's a little bit of a tough.
That's okay because the Giants have won more Super Bowls in my lifetime than they have in Mrs. Friedman's lifetime. But that's okay because I am older than Mrs. Friedman, so it makes sense.
Rebbe, you know the most shocking part of all of it is the Giants are keeping Brian Dable and Joe Shane as head coach and general manager after another abysmal season.
I think we should hire Pete Carroll.
Both teams meeting, trying to make a plan how to pull out a dub in this game.
Set the clocks.
No, you set the clock. It's on
I know the clock. We're on the clock. Wait, is it 12 minutes? Yeah.
Okay, so Rabbi Sonnenschein, a scenario that we have not explored. What are the ramifications of a tie in tonight's game?
For sure. So this Ramaz team right now is 5-7 with 10 points, and this MTA team that has 12 points, being 6-5. So if Ramaz wins, they're right now going to be tied actually with the MTA team. If MTA wins, that puts us enough above Ramaz that most likely we will clinch our playoff berth.
So for all our viewers at home, it seems to me that with a tie, MTA still clinches a playoff spot, but not necessarily a home playoff game.
Yeah.
If Ramaz loses or ties, they're eliminated. Ramaz needs to win. MTA can live with a tie.
MTA can live with a tie. Obviously, being up 2-0, giving up 2 goals is not exactly what you want to get out of the game. You want to really win this game. You want to really pull out one.
Would be disappointing for them not to come out of tonight with a win.
For sure.
But the pressure is on Ramaz. That being said, since halfway through the first period, the pressure has been on Ramaz, and they have stepped up. Coaches gather at center court for a brief conference with our incredible referees. 5 minutes on the clock as we head into a dramatic, critical overtime period. MTA 2, Ramaz 2, Lions score, clinch a playoff game, clinch playoff berth, clinch a home playoff game. Ramaz scores, they tie themselves with MTA in the standings. Still more hockey to be played in the regular season. Nothing is decided. If 5 minutes go by and no pucks hit the back of the net, MTA backdoors their way into the postseason, although it might not be a home playoff game.
Right now we have 2-on-2 hockey, something you don't really see as both teams have a man in the penalty box. 2-on-2 hockey, Isaac Handowitz and Chaim Simon.
I mean, Chaim Simon against number 39 Daba from Ramaz. You cannot wait to see more. Here goes Simon up the left side. Offside, Shua Ratzker. The double minor is over. Now it's 3-on-3. Three-on-3 action. A little bit more room for Chaim Simon to navigate. We'd love to see the present against the future. 88 in white against 39 in blue. Ramaz wins the draw. They control. Puck comes across to number 95. Dumps it in. Clavin Gloves cannot control. Kantowitz wins the draw.
Chaim Simon
trying to work his magic across to Ratzker. Gives back to Simon, who can't control. Chaim Simon on the right side. Backhand shot just wide of the net. Shua Ratzker, MTA looking to punch their ticket to the postseason with a goal. Ratzker tries to play in front. Shoots across just wide. Ramaz controls the rebound, plays it across. Ratzker steals it from 95, continues to control. Shua shoots, and what a save by Sendarowicz, as he has done all night long, keeping Ramaz in the game. Cleared by Ramaz, but Ratzker is the first to secure and control. Gives it across to Kantowitz, loses possession. Ramaz takes over. Kantowitz wins the battle. Up to number 95, who puts it on net, but just wide. Ramaz controls behind the net. Daba, 39, sends it out, up to the point. 95 throws it on net. Clavin up to the task. Gloves it with ease and covers. Face-off deep in the MTA defensive zone.
Both teams with a full line shift, hoping their second lines are able to put this game away.
Copstick, Gams, and Sheffy. What a beautiful story could be written tonight with the seniors on the court right now. Sheffy to take the draw. Gams out wide, Copstick near right. Face-off one, Copstick chasing, forechecking. Ramaz controls deep left corner. Gams wins the battle. Is tripped over on his back, no whistle. Gams is down and hurt. Ramaz picks it up. Saved by Clavin as Gams labors his way to the bench. Looked like a little bit of a cheap shot. Referee did not agree. Gams off, Titleman in, 3:19 to go.
Timeout. Both teams meeting, trying to make a plan for the rest of this overtime period.
As Rebecca mentioned earlier, there was a big skit before. The students are devastated at the leaving of the colored red.
No.
Theoretically, we're playing under. Don't want to give a loss before there is. 2 more games left after this one for the MTA Lions against Hillel and against Oriental, both teams that we've actually, I believe, beaten this year.
MTA would still need one more point. Somewhere along the way, they would need one more point in order to clinch the playoffs. A tie tonight would mean that Ramaz would have to win and MTA would have to lose 2. So one more point anywhere along the way and the Lions would clinch. Oh, what a move by 39 Daba. Taken away by Kantowitz. Shot on net. Ratzker with the rebound. And again saved by Sendarowicz. 39-inch shot. And deflected by Kantowitz. A game-saving deflection by Isaac Kantowitz. What an energetic and exciting series of events.
What happened? What? What happened?
End-to-end action. 3:03 to go. Dumped down low by Ratzker, covered by Sendarowicz. Face-off deep down low in the Ramaz defensive zone.
3 minutes left of the overtime period.
Kantowitz, shot up top, blocked. Isaac brings it deep. Number 4, Kantowitz, the senior, against 39, Daba, the freshman. Ratzker tries to feed across to Simon, intercepted. Here comes Ramaz on the attack. Nice play. A blocked shot by Chaim Simon. Covered by Clavin. Face off deep in the MTA zone. Back to the number 2 line for MTA, Sheffy, Gams, and Copstick. Sheffy wins the draw to Copstick. Copstick dumps down low. Weiss for Ramaz, plays deep in his zone. Number 13, forechecked by number 9 for MTA, Alicia Gams. The ball comes deep down low. Noam Sheffy, that's not a call. Oh, a total flop. A total flop by number 39, no skilled player, Noam Sheffy, being sent off for a minute and a half. Oh, a brutal call. Brutal call against MTA.
This is when you have the refs try to take the game into their own hands. Not a call that we like to see.
Brutal call. Ramaz will go to the power play with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left. The Lions will not return to full strength until under a minute. This game is right there for Ramaz for the taking.
You get a nice picture of this, honestly.
We are going to be playing 3-on-2 hockey for the next 90 seconds. 2:21 to go in overtime. MTA and Ramaz tied at 2. MTA with 2 goals in the first period. Ramaz with 2 goals in under a minute in the third period. And now Ramaz has a power play, and they've got the game on their stick. Shot! A beautiful shot deflected by Natan Berg out of play.
Natan Berg and Isaac Kantowitz, as we've been talking about them all night, are 2 senior defenders trying to really fend off a Ramaz power play.
Kantowitz tries to clear, saved in by Ramaz. Shot on net, behind the net, Clavin up to the task, and out of play. Great defensive effort by senior number 7, Natan Berg. We are only 18 seconds into a power play that's felt like it's been going on for 18 minutes.
Run it.
My bad.
Ramaz controls deep in their own zone, trying to set up. Big shot on net, full court, easy block by Clavin. Rebound controlled by Berg. Clear, stopped by Ramaz. Played across. Back to Ramaz. Shot blocked by Berg, and once again out of play.
Natan Berg having so many saves just on this power play, really killing it by himself.
3 deflections out of play already, 1:40 to go in overtime. MTA at this point, I think we would say, would be lucky to escape with the tie. Needing 1 more point the rest of the way to clinch a playoff berth. Shot from the point by Ramaz, right on net, off the face mask of goalie Yehuda Clavin. Out of play again, 1:37 to go. It's target practice now for the Rams, Rabbi Sunshine, the way that momentum have changed since the first period. Ramaz wins the draw, played across. Ramaz's defender falls down. Natan Berg tries to clear, intercepted by Ramaz, played up top at the point. Number 13, the captain, plays up top, tries to feed down low, blocked by Clavin and cleared by Berg. Puck goes deep. Ramaz controls, MTA waiting for them to enter the zone. Kantowitz and Berg, the 2 seniors trying to preserve the game. Offside by Ramaz, to a thunderous applause of the crowd here in the den.
As we have 21 seconds left to this power play for Ramaz.
1 minute and 10 seconds to go in overtime, 21 seconds to go in the power play. Rams 2, Lions 2. Remember, Rabbi Sunshine, a tie does not clinch it for the Lions. Ramaz down low, stopped by Natan Berg. Isaac Kantowitz clears once again. They sit back and wait for the Rams to approach. 95 across, blocked by Berg and dumps it into the corner. Sheffy waiting to return, and now he is back on. We are at even strength. Big shot by Ramaz, wide off net. Berg clears, kept in by the Rams at the point. Shot wide left. Into the middle. Sheffy plays, defends, and brings up. Noam Sheffy dumps into the corner. 34 seconds to go. MTA with the ball in their offensive zone. Ramaz looking to control and to clear. Chaim Simon on, trying to win the battle behind the net. Simon wins the battle, comes in front, and Sendarowitz again with another save.
Everyone here is just nervous, waiting for who's going to score next.
Chaim Simon is beside himself. He pickpocketed the ball from the Ramaz defender, came in front, seemingly Sendarowitz caught off guard, and somehow another save for the standout Ramaz netminder.
Chaim Simon taking the face off.
Simon, Ratzker, and Titleman for the final 23 seconds. Crucial face-off here. Ramaz wins it deep into their own zone. They try to clear. Simon blocks, controls on his own side.
The Wizard with the ball, trying to fish it out. Ratzker gives to Simon. 13 seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. Simon checked up against the boards. I don't think Ramaz realizes that a tie does them no good. Titleman controls out deep. MTA needs to touch up. So Titleman, one last shot. Offside. The whistle blows, the final buzzer rings, and the game ends in a 2-2 tie. So Rabbi Sonnenschein, as we head into winter break, MTA finds themselves exactly 2 points ahead of Ramaz with 2 games to go. If MTA gets a point the rest of the way, they clinch a playoff spot. Ramaz needs to win both. MTA needs to lose Ramaz needs to win their game. MTA needs to lose both. No chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight, but a great performance nonetheless.
For sure. Great night for our seniors. Tough night, as they really wanted to be able to win this game, which would help make the chances of a home playoff game that much closer. But really, Shua Ratzker, Chaim Simon, scoring goals, a successful senior night in some ways, really being able to celebrate our seniors, and really, really looking forward to the rest of the season.
All right, great job, AF.
At MTA, our halls echo with voices from every corner of the world. At MTA, our halls echo with voices from every corner of the world. From the bustling streets of Passaic and the heart